It's National League playoff time, and I'm here to talk about the two games that will be, well, the one game, apologies, that will be coming up in the National League playoff eliminator round. There's been a lot of controversy going around in the National League in the last few days as the final round of fixtures ended at the weekend, and Gateshead were meant to be playing in the playoff this season, um, but as apparently they weren't able to get a confirmation of like a 10-year lease, which the club needs for clarification to the EFL to prove they would be able to make the step up. National League has been come under a little bit of scrutiny, and probably rightly so, really. I mean, this is it's been a little bit of a mess for the league. It's been very highly talked about within the National League system, and so Gateshead are out of the playoffs. So I will actually show you tell you where everybody finished in the National League this season. I haven't covered as much of the National League as I have, but I have been keeping my eye on the National League. And the National League finished like this. Out of 46 games, Chesterfield ended up winning the league, really at a canter, 12-point gap. With 98 points, Chesterfield won the league. And the playoffs will now be considered Barnet, Bromley, Altrincham, Solihull Moors, and Halifax. Because of Gateshead's withdrawal, which the National League has had to do, it's kind of had to tweak around the playoff system. And Altrincham actually get a bye through this. I don't know why it surprises me, but Altrincham get the bye. They go through to the following weekend's games, and it's just tragic that it's come to this in the National League, where Gateshead won't be taking place, and they can't be replaced. So they won't be replaced by a team. It's Altrincham that get the bye. Good club, Altrincham. I hope they do well. But it just seems like it's been a little bit, it's been a bit laughable, really, from seeing the three statements. I did catch them on social media, the statements of the National League, and then saying the final one that because it initially said Solihull would get the bye, it then turned out to be Altrincham that would get the bye, and one thing I don't like about sport a lot of the time is byes, because in a way, if somebody who gets the bye, there'd always be like an asterisk between the sides, if they do it. But like I said, that's not Altrincham's issue. Altrincham have ended up getting the bye, and I'm here now to talk about the one playoff eliminator that will be taking place, which is now all of a sudden been decided. It's going to be Solihull up against Halifax. I am going to take you through what my predictions for the National League were, because I did do a video earlier in the season about that. I'll take you through that at in a couple of videos' time for any National League followers of mine, subscribers of mine. Just to let you know that going down from the National League, unfortunately, is Bournemouth, who were literally minutes away from a playoff final last season, Bournemouth, Kidderminster Harriers, Dorking Wanderers, and Oxford City all are getting relegated to the North and South, respectively. So it's goodbye to them in the National League. But now let's talk about the football, shall we? Rather than the drama that's gone on. Solihull Moors will play Halifax Town on Tuesday night, and it's going to be the second time for Solihull in the playoffs, second time in 3 seasons. Obviously, Andy Wing is the manager there. Really done amazing stuff to get Solihull back in a playoff berth, and especially with the players they've lost in the last couple of seasons, I think they've done extraordinarily well to get themselves to there. And Halifax Town, I mean, I remember Halifax Town when they were a regular Football League club, and we're always challenging under Pete Wild, and then they've just took that next step up, and now obviously with some great players they've had throughout the season and real good results at times. But it was really between them and Aldershot as to who would get the final berth, and Halifax have got that. And of course, Max Wright, who has been playing consistently at Halifax, seems like he's doing wonders there at Halifax Town. Having him fit, and like I said, they've both got good teams. They've had strong, solid seasons. So much so, the league campaign for Solihull was won 21 games out of the 46. They drew 13, and they lost only 12 times, Solihull Moors. Last time out, they did get a 1-0 win, which was very important for them. And Halifax Town, of course, they finished on 19 wins, 14 draws, and 13 defeats. 71 points Halifax Town finished with. And they finished with a win last time out as well. So when we are to basically look at where they were in the last time out, of course, you had Halifax got the 3-0 win over Eastleigh, and Solihull Moors were able to get a 1-0 win at relegation-threatened York, but York had just done enough to be able to survive relegation. Solihull getting the 1-0 win, so they're both going into the playoffs here with wins. So we'll have confidence going into the playoffs. Now Solihull, I remember going there a couple of seasons ago with Grimsby, with my side Grimsby, and difficult place to go, Solihull. It really is. Small little club, but it's so well run, and Andy Wing has been an absolute find, really, for Solihull. You know when you get sort of people that just fit. Andy Wing just fits that club. He feels like throughout the season as though he's fit them like a glove. And Halifax fans, you've got some great players. As I said, you've got one of our players, former players, Max Wright, on your side, and he's obviously been keeping fairly fit there. He's had a couple of injuries that I know of, but he scored at the weekend as well, which is always great to see one of our youth products starting to get away and doing well somewhere. So this is a 7 o'clock kickoff. It will be on TNT Sport. And this is a difficult one because, like I said, they're both coming off good wins. Halifax have definitely got the scoring boots on this, and this is for the right to play Barnet next Saturday. Well, actually, this coming Saturday. Apologies. This coming Saturday, the winner of this fixture will play Barnet. So it is. I mean, they've still got Jamie Osborne, who he knows how to kick a ball and score a goal at Solihull, and like I said, they've lost a couple of big players in recent seasons. So really, Solihull are a club on the rise. I'll say that they really are a club on the rise, and it's good to see them again in the playoff places, and with another chance of playoff. And I suppose it gives the West Midlands even more hope to be, to possibly have another club in the West Midlands in the Football League. But Halifax, obviously, they've got the history of Football League, and it's always been a nice club to visit, Halifax. I've always enjoyed my trips to Halifax. I've had a couple of trips to Halifax to watch them play. Mainly them beat my side, mainly beat Grimsby when I've been there. But no, it's a nice ground. They're a nice club as well, and I'm pleased to see them doing so well. So, what's my prediction for this game? Very, very, very good question. I'm going to go for Halifax to win this. I usually go for home advantage, but something's drawing me towards Halifax because obviously they've had a very good season this season. Halifax have scored 58 goals. Solihull have scored 60. No, they haven't scored 71. But I think Halifax could go into this thinking we've got nothing to lose. But Solihull is a very, very difficult place to go and to win. Oh, do I go Solihull? Do I go Halifax? I'm going to be a bit of a former club player biased. And it's not biased because of Solihull. I know exactly they're a great little club and a great little fan base, to be fair. I'm going to go Halifax to get through, I think. Because they've been very astute to get in the playoff places. And I've always said in the National League, just get in the playoff places and you never know. You never know. And they are in there. So I'm going to say Halifax. I'm going to say... this is tough. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Halifax, but it could be. It could be tight, but I'm going to go 2-1 Halifax. I think getting the... And I'm doing this on the win they got at the weekend. You know, they were able to keep a clean sheet at the weekend. They did score 3 goals, though. So that is... it may be a bit of a... Am I doing it just because Max Wright is there? If Max Wright starts, he could really push the Solihull defence and wing-backs to some trouble. And National League know what Max Wright is capable of. I'm going to say 2-1 to Halifax. Please don't hate me, Solihull fans, please. Because I do think a lot of your club. And it would not surprise me if Solihull did get the win. But I'm just going to go for Halifax just on their last game's results. That could mean absolutely nothing because these are one-off games and literally Solihull could win as well. But I'm going to just edge Halifax to go for a 2-1 win over Solihull Moors. And I will be watching the game, like I said. If you are going to the game, good luck to both sets of players and both sets of fans of Halifax and Solihull. If you are going to enjoy it, if you're not and you do like the fifth tier of English football, it will be on TNT Sport. It kicks off at 7 o'clock, I believe, is the kick-off time for the game. And so I've got to, can I just say my personal thoughts on Solihull Moors? They have a great fan zone. I remember going there when we travelled down for our league fixture in the October when we were in the National League. I absolutely adored the fan zone. It was great. It was a great atmosphere, and it surprised me how good it was. In fact, that I'd never been to Solihull before that, and I never knew what to expect. So, if you can get into the fan zone for a little drink at Solihull, please do, because Halifax fans, as you know, who've been there earlier in the season, it's a nice stadium. It's a tight stadium, but I think this could be a very good game. I'm saying 2-1, so I want to leave this to the Solihull and Halifax Town fans. What do you think will happen in this game? Who is the team that's going to go through to play Barnet on Saturday? Let me know in the comments down below, and any National League fan that follows me, or leave your comments down below on what you guys think. Could this be a team that could easily make Wembley? I believe they possibly could. I believe it's more than possible for them to do that. Halifax and me 2-1. That is the video. Let me know what you guys think and what your National League subscribers think. Who do you think will go to play Barnet? And over the weekend, probably on Thursday after the game, I will preview both National League semi-finals, as well as other videos coming on the channel as well. But for me, Halifax Town 2, Solihull Moors 1. Like I said, please don't take offence, Solihull fans, because it very easily could be you as well. So, but I'm going to look forward to watching this one. Like I said, I have kept up with the National League, and it should be an interesting playoff campaign. And I hope that whoever gets promoted alongside Chesterfield have the joy that my club had a couple of years ago, and I'm sure Solihull would want to go one better than the last time they were in the National League playoffs, and they could, but so could Halifax. They're all good clubs in this National League playoffs this season. And I will be keenly watching. Leave your comments down below for me. Please do like, share, subscribe. National League supporters, there will be a lot more content coming for you next season, I promise. I will also give you my how well did I do with the National League predictions. I'll let you know. That will be a video coming out just after the playoffs for you guys. So we'll go through what my predictions said at the beginning of the season, and did I succeed or did I absolutely flop? I don't think I did too bad in certain areas, but not so good in others. But that's my prediction. Solihull 1, Halifax Town 2, and that means I will be back on later on in the week for the playoff semi-finals. In the meantime, like, share, subscribe, hit that bell button, and hit the like button as well. That will let YouTube know that you like this content, because I do like the National League. I do enjoy watching the National League, not so much of being in the National League, but I do like the National League. It's so competitive, sort of. Now it's getting more and more competitive season upon season. So leave me your predictions, Solihull and Halifax fans, and other National League fans, and even my other subscribers all over. Leave me your predictions on what you think will happen in this game. So mine is Solihull 1, Halifax 2. Let me know down below what you guys think. And let's go and enjoy a little fun National League playoff campaign. I'm looking forward to seeing this. I'll see you guys soon with another video. Bye bye for now.